What up, everybody? Welcome back to Furrow Publications YouTube channel. It's always me, Rich. On the channel, we talk about zines and DIY culture. Basically, if you're into doing stuff yourself, if you're trying to break into what they call the creative economy, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel and like the video to help your boy out. As some of you guys know, I've started working on kind of these video exposés on film projects and what I learned. And the idea behind this series was, one, I was going to upload it to Amazon Prime as well as YouTube, but two, being able to give life to these films and ideas and stories that I wanted to do, that maybe one day I will do, but for whatever reason when I attempted to do it, I just wasn't ready for that project. And I, for some reason, was starting with the Reservoir Ducks, which was the 2018 project. But then I realized that there were two prior attempts at feature films. And so now I'm like, I'm going to start from the very, very beginning. And it's crazy because, like, the first attempt that I made, I put out a casting call and I had people audition for the part. And I still have the script and like all this other shit. And then for the second attempt, I actually had like a 7-minute video that was the first scene of the film, and I have the script and the idea and everything else. And so I'm gonna start with the very first project, and I'm gonna start shooting that little expose kind of documentarian, just going into what I was thinking, the process I was going through, and basically what I was lacking in order to finish that project. So I'm gonna start filming that tomorrow, man, and I'm really excited. There's one thing about the creative process, is that sometimes certain projects that you're really excited about, you know, you have to sit on them for a while, right? Like, I have a script that is by far still my favorite script that I've written, which is a silent film called Anything for a Daughter. But I know I cannot make that movie now. And I knew I couldn't make it after I wrote it. It's one of those things that once I wrote it, I said, this is in a perfect world where I have an abundance of money to make any movie that I want, however I want, and I knew I couldn't. And it's one of those things that sometimes, as part of the creative process, we have to shelf certain ideas. And this project of me kind of going back and nostalgically reminiscing on these projects is something that I can tangibly do and knock out, and I'm excited to do it. So I can't wait for tomorrow, which will be day one of working on that. Just talking about my project called No Cuelgas, which was the first attempt at making a feature film, and I'll talk about all that I learned from that process. And I plan on filming it tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to film, edit, and upload tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll figure that out. But alright, guys, thanks so much for watching. That's all I got for you today. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Lates.